Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have the Scream Team. This is a 2002 Disney Channel original movie, and it's got quite a cast on it. It it suffers from being really good at points and then really bad at other points. We'll get into that a little bit later. But right now, take a look at, just looking at the screen there, you can see Kathy and Jimmy in the back. Yeah, you can't really, I don't know that kid very well, but right behind her is Eric Idle from Monty Python. Um, and But the two main characters of this are two kids, one of which is Mark Rendell, and I don't know what I've seen him from. I think he's been in a few random things, but he plays Ian, and his sister's name is Claire, played by Kat Dennings. This is a 16-year-old-ish Kat Dennings, from the Thor movies and the upcoming WandaVision, and also Two Girls. I forget what the Two Girls in a Place. I don't know. I'm thinking of the Ryan Reynolds and Nathan Fillion show with the pizza place. No, Two Broke Girls. So Kat Dennings from Two Broke Girls. She's here. It's really interesting to see her. As soon as I saw her face, her name in the credits, I was like, "Holy cow! We're gonna get to see 2002 Kat Dennings and see if anything's changed." And no, it hasn't. She is pretty much the same. She's the same delivery. She's a bit more innocent and sweet in this, just a bit. But when she wants to make a biting remark, you know how she is in Two Broke Girls and Thor. She is pretty much the same person. So you're getting to see Kat Dennings, the early years. So yeah, she's hilarious in this. Again, all of her deliveries are spot on. Basically, the story is these two kids go visit their grandpa. We find out that it's sort of in a flashback that they hang out with their grandpa a lot. Ding, visiting grandpa is one of the Disney tropes. But then suddenly it turns out that grandpa's dead. Ding, parental figure dead. Also, we find out later, I think, although nothing hinges on it, mom would have liked it that way, or something along those lines. So mom is dead. Ding, ding, another dead parent. Basically, the kids, along with their dad, go back to the small New England town where Frank Carlisle lives, and they go to his funeral. That's how the movie starts, going to the funeral. And so it's pretty dark. It starts out pretty dark for a Disney film, but you learn pretty quickly that ghosts are real. And one of those ghosts is Eric Idle, and the other ghost is Tommy Davidson, probably from In Living Color. I'm trying to think. Yeah, but Tommy Davidson, remember him? He plays a failed parachute skydiver, and his name is Jumper. So apparently, when you die, you get a special name, like a superhero name. But yeah, they live in the afterlife between our world and the portal to take you to the afterlife. And it's pretty much managed by Kathy and Jimmy here. So yeah, they all work together. It's sort of, as soon as you go from the normal world where, like, is our ghost real? Suddenly they take you into the ghost world where the kids are now invading their space and know all about it, and they're seemingly fairly cool about it. That it freaks them out a little bit at first, but they're just trying to figure out why Grandpa doesn't seem to have crossed over to his final reward, to the afterlife, and basically because there's some sort of mystery in the town that has a history of this guy who 200 years ago burned down his home and killed his wife. Again, getting pretty dark. By the way, this monstrous guy from 200 years ago is played by Kim Coates. And if you don't know that name, you know it's not a man. It's not a woman. It's a man. And remember Sam Crow? He used to be part of Sons of Anarchy. So yeah, he plays the evil 200-year-old ghost who's stealing souls and apparently has trapped Grandpa's soul, and they got to get him free from this guy. And it's a fairly complicated story. It's more investment to pay attention to this movie than most Disney original movies. It's not just a fish out of water story. Sure, it has all the dead parents, dead grandparents, go visit grandparents, all the other tropes that you find in Disney movies. But man, this is it's well acted. Honestly, one of my favorite people in the show are the kid's dad, played by Robert Boxdale. Robert Boxdale. He never seen him. He's a character actor for the most part. I think he hasn't done a ton of work. But he is amazing in this. He's easily one of my favorite characters, other than Kat Dennings, because she's just adorable, but and hilarious. But yeah, and Eric Idle, like I said, going back to Eric Idle and Kathy and Jimmy. It's funny, but I think she's wasted in this. She has a few bit parts, and I think she's just sort of cashing a paycheck at this point. And I can't remember if this is before the Big Fat Greek Wedding or after. I imagine it's after. I don't know. Maybe it's before. But Eric Idle also. Eric Idle, a comedy god amongst the Monty Python crew. He is just, every joke he says, every funny thing he says falls flat. I swear to God, they just put him in front of a green screen so he could do his ghosty stuff and just made him say zingers without anybody else around, and in a list, just bad puns, lame jokes. Well, my ex-wife is like this. Oh, that was Australian, sorry. But yeah, it was, everything he says is not good. Meanwhile, John Cleese is playing nearly headless Nick in the Harry Potter movies. He's playing, I don't even know what his name is. Oh, Coffin Ed. So, yeah, it is a great name. He's not good in this. Sorry, it's probably not Eric himself. It's the writing. But I think what they're doing with this, because they're talking about a Scream team. This makes me wonder if this might have been a movie that was meant to become a series. Like, might be a pilot for a series, because not to ruin anything really, things work out in the end. The good guys win, and as much as she, Kathy and Jimmy wants to leave the job where she helps people to the other side, she's just running the bureaucratic business end of things, making people get through. She's a quota to meet, I guess. Even though she has all that job, she kind of wants to go to the afterlife herself, but they won't. She's being punished and she has to do this job. And the other guys, the same with her. They help out too. So, yeah, the end does take a bit of a twist. So it's a little bit more, like I said, there's a mystery to solve in this. The kids work it out, and it's kind of smart. It's kind of actually good. Even though overall the movie is not great. The special effects are awful. They're just, all the ghost effects. At one point, Eric Idle, Coffin Ed, does a Jim Carrey in The Mask, Tex Avery kind of googly eyes and everything. It looked like the special effects were from 1987 at best. At best. No, like 82, and you didn't have that kind of 3D technology back then. It's like bad video game animation. I'm sorry, people. Hey, it's the Enterprise. But yeah, the special effects are awful. If you want to see awful special effects, see this movie. But yeah, I think this had potential between this cast. At least the human adult, the human living cast was great. The ghosts, not so much. They're just there to be comedy zingers, and it was excruciating every time Eric Idle said something, because I wanted it to be funny, and he should have been funny, and he wasn't funny. So yeah, that's the Scream team. It's a 2002 movie that feels much more dated than that, but yeah, if you like to want to see a young Kat Dennings, see how snarky she is even as a child, then give it a shot. Otherwise, you can probably skip it. But yay, I think it would. I was hoping for a while that this was going to make a great Halloween time type of movie to add to the list of other Halloween time movies you normally watch, and I think it could fit into that. It could fit into that list, but you may watch it one time and go, okay, we watched it, we're not going to put that in next year. It was like it's neat to see certain actors in certain situations, see how the story plays out, but other than that, you may not find it as your favorite to watch over and over again. So hey, it's time to move on. There's better Halloween stuff out there. But hey, give it a try if that's your thing. And you know what's really sad in relation to my my list here? The Scream team, since the Halloween kind of thing, it should have been a 666, but we got 667 instead. So that was just a bad, it was just a miss. You know, Santa Claus 3 is 666, just so you know. Here we go. Yesterday is 667. Let's pick tomorrow's 293. 293. I sing the numbers and they come to life. 293. 293. It's another movie, and holy cow, it's a Kim Possible movie. 2 in 1 week. God, what was this? I don't even know how many days ago we did the Kim Possible movie 2019 one. This is the Kim Possible movie. So the drama. So I'm guessing it might be the animated one, unless there's another live action one. If so, then okay. But I'm getting my education on Kim Possible. Not watched hardly any of it in the last few years, and since it was created, and now I'm getting all of it. So Kim Possible. So the drama. Kim Possible movie, So the drama, next on the Disney Plus 30 Challenge. See you tomorrow. Bye.